So, good morning, and it's nice to have you come. And I was doing some things with some essential oils this morning, and I thought maybe I would share a little bit with you before I go on. And what you didn't see is I've already done, and I sort of marked it here what I've done. I've mixed frankincense, myrrh, and sandalwood together and put in this little bottle, and I was hoping to count the drops and record it, but the frankincense went out too fast. The myrrh and the sandalwood I really had to help out, but I wanted to synergize. And what these three will do, instead of 1 plus 1 plus 1 equals 3, it will be much more than that, because together they will create greater things, because the synergizing all together and coming up with not just the constituents or the chemical actions that they have, they've created a whole new ones. So it's much more powerful. And then I wanted to make another blend, and I want lemon and orange and peppermint. And so I'm going to do that. I'm not sure how many drops of what I'll use. I think I'll go heavy on the orange and a little bit less on the other two. Okay, and why I'm doing that, I don't really know, because there's so much more that I need to learn, even though I've been doing things with essential oils for the past couple of decades. Okay, anyway, what I'm excited about, because I was reading in my book and it finally dawned on me what it was saying, that vetiver, that ticks, it repels ticks. It's a very potent tick repellent, it said. But even though it said that, I want to say something else, because we are all biochemically, individually different. What works for someone else might not work for you, but I think it would be worth trying if you live in tick country. So remember that, vetiver. Get some of that, try it. If it works, let us know. I think, well, I'm not in tick country, so it wouldn't bother me here, but I have lived in tick country. And so what I want to go on and blend these together, and then I'm not sure quite yet. I think I'll put some in my diffuser, maybe some in carrier oil. I know I want to put my frankincense, myrrh, and sandalwood in carrier oil. I might even put some of these in face creams, body butters, things like that. So, and I got these little bottles that I put it in, and so we're going to do that. And I have used this one once before. I want to get one. This one has never been used, so it's brand new. I'll take off the little top. I'll set it over here. It needs to go back on when I'm finished. Okay, before I go on, I'll put it here together. Don't lose that. Okay. Another thing, how do you know what to blend? Well, you can blend citrus. All the citrus will blend well together, so all the florals will blend well together. But my book also tells me what blends well together. And lots of places online will tell you what blends well with others. But I do like this book. It's Essential Oils by Julia Lawless, and I have an old copy So it's got a lot of, the illustrations are in color, a lot of more information than some of the newer books of the same title. So if you want to find one, be sure and get an older copy, because I think it has more information in it. Okay, and it's certainly more pleasant to look at because it's in color. So that's, oh, and when you're blending, there's 3 or 4 essential oils that always go. You don't have to worry. Rose, jasmine, lavender, and oak moss. I've never used oak moss, but those 4 always go. You don't have to worry. In fact, they say there's no perfume made that doesn't have rose in it. I don't know if that's true. And then the other thing is, what was, I don't know. Anyway, they're quite, I think, they're quite something. And you know, there's a verse in the Bible that, and it's in the Old Testament, and it talks about the leaf being for medicine or for healing. It talks about the fruit being for nourishment, but the leaf being for healing. And certainly there is healing in our essential oils. And one last thing. Well, I don't know if it's the last thing, but I want to tell you about buying them. Make sure you buy them from a real reputable place that you really are trusting that they're selling what they're saying. And let me tell you, it doesn't mean much when they say pure. It could be pure essential oils, or pure carrier oils, or pure whatever, or a mix of those pures. I don't know. But organic, that's even tricky too, because it can be organic, couple of drops of your essential oil and the rest of your bottle filled with organic carrier oil, still organic. So be sure that you're getting what you're paying for, and usually if it's a really cheap price, you know it's a cheap product. So be careful of what you buy and really look into it. Okay, and even I'm not sure I can recommend any places. I'm still looking into that to know what I should buy and what I shouldn't. So I'm not a expert on that, or the authority to be able to tell you one way or the other. I can only tell you to be careful. Okay, so now I'm going to mix in my little bottle with a little top, and I want to take, and I'm going to see, I might have to put on some gloves, because don't use it on your skin neat. It's just a very bad practice. And so if these seem to not come out well, I'm going to put on my gloves. And this is lemon, and it's hard to count. One more. Okay, I think it was hard to count there, but I think I got 15 drops. This is the orange. I'm going to go for about 20 drops. Now this one may not come out as well if it needs, I wonder why it's not. Oh, it is. Okay, and you know what? Where am I in this? That's the trouble with, okay. And then I'm going to put in my peppermint. And again, I'm not going to, okay, 10. I should have put the caps on immediately, because now Okay. Okay, now make a label for this. I'm gonna put this back on, and none of it got on my hands, and I really have to push that thing down. And I'm gonna let this well, I wanna smell it. Oh, it has a nice smell. And I know I'm gonna put about 5 drops, and you probably can't see my diffuser, which is working right now. And I'm gonna put some of that in my diffuser. It's gonna be uplifting and just a nice, uplifting smell. Now I'm gonna, before I close, I'm gonna just tell you, about these essential oils and some of the things that they do. Okay, wait just a minute. You have to know their Latin names to work this book. Okay, orange blossom. Okay, for skincare, it's good for stretch marks, mature and sensitive skin, tones the complexion, and it helps us to reduce our wrinkles. Oh, that's something I need, so very good. Okay, and then also it helps pore circulation. And then I'm going to tell you a little bit about the lemon. Wait just a minute here. Okay, I'm going to have to turn back. Okay, lemon. It's good for varicose veins, insect bites, acne, and those are just some of the things. On the joints, it's good for arthritis. Oh, it's good for high blood pressure, nosebleeds, poor circulation. Okay, now on peppermint. Peppermint, acne for skin care. Joints is neuralgia and muscular pain. It's good for mental fatigue and stress. I should have read about, and that's on the nervous system. I should have read those on the others, but those are just some of the things of their claim to fame. And again, what would work for me might not work for you, but I'm sort of excited to make some blends and try them, and I just wanted to share that with you. I hope you have a nice day, and we'll see you tomorrow. Oh, it smells so good in here. Oh yes, can hardly wait to use that.